we have our backs whenever our phones stand by. This time we will win.
Okay.
Everything working? We're good?
Yep. 1, 2.
Okay.
And
Hey,
we are here,
what's up?
baby. You're looking at the camera. Oh, what's up? What's going on? B.o.P Gaming episode 43, baby. 7:30 every single week. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. Get notified when we're on live at 7:30 p.m. each and every Tuesday. It's fantastic. What a wonderful week.
Yes, fantastic week. Lots of stuff happened this week.
Absolutely. And guys, check it out. We're on TikTok right now, live as well. So YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok, okay? Sharing, scaring. We got tons of video content now.
But the first thing we should talk about is, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, I was going to talk about your video that I'm just going to post at 9 p.m.
Yes,
of your remakes and remasters.
Yes.
Which is great. I finally got it all situated and worked up.
And you got my thumbnail?
I did. Your thumbnail was hilarious. I'm a little 2D, a little pixelated. That was cool. You use any software for that?
I saw something online and I was just like, oh, this works.
Totally. I would do the same thing too. Yes, so that's going to be up at 9 p.m. So after this episode is concluded, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. And make sure you check that out. It is pretty awesome out there and just breaks down remasters and remixes and like it's like oversaturated. But I'm not gonna.
Wait.
Let y'all check it out. In the ticker and in the description below, it is Backbone. Make sure you check that out. It is an actual gaming peripheral for the iPhones. That any game, any app, any gaming app, it will work. I don't have the device on me now, but it's in there in the ticker as well as in the link. Description in the link below, whatever I just mentioned. Anywho, Horizon, yes. Gaming, boom.
Yes,
that's
Horizon,
what I'm playing.
yes.
And the reason why I say that is because I mention it like bi-weekly. It's because I'm actually trying to be a completist. And I don't think I'm going to be, but I want to learn the environment and do some side quests to understand what's happening within the Forbidden West. That's what I'm doing. What about you?
So for me, I'm just really getting into Master Duels right now. I have a deck that's been having so much fun, a Gravekeeper's deck, that it's pretty much, I'm sure for the people who would play or not, it's called it's a floodgate deck, or also it's also known as an anti-meta deck, which pretty much shuts down any of the popular decks.
Anti-meta deck.
Yeah, because there's a meta decks, which is like the really popular decks that do very well in the thing. Mm-hmm. Anti-meta decks are decks that the whole purpose of them is to disrupt the meta decks. Whereas that's what my deck is, the whole point of it. So I just flood them, and literally they can't do nothing.
And that is one thing that I would love to do. And again, we talked about it last week to go ahead and grab that, and I haven't. So that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is on iPhones and PlayStation as well.
And Xbox and Switch and PC and Steam. It's pretty much everywhere. Think of a system, it's on it.
Think of a system, it's on it. That's good.
And it's free.
So we were just talking about this in our TikTok family. You probably heard us a lot. We were just talking about E3 this year.
Yeah, because it was just official. Because back in January, it was announced that they were going to cancel the physical because, of course, with the whole COVID going around, all that. It was at that time. Yeah. It was saying, they were worried about people getting together. They were like, no, we're not going to do a physical, but they didn't confirm at that time that they were going to do digital or not. They just said people assumed that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it was just announced recently that digital has been canceled. There'll be no E3 this year at all. They want to focus all of their energy and their power and their money into having an amazing digital and physical show next year.
Wow.
Oh, but I want you to hear I want to hear what you got to say about that.
The fact that E3 has struggled since 2020 due to COVID, we get it.
Yeah.
2021, digital, cool. Didn't really go off that well.
It struggled.
This was a year that they could have banked whatever the PlayStation 5 has, whatever the Xbox Series XS has, as well as these new additions in the gaming world and technology as well. And the fact that they kind of cancel it, that throws off We as gamers look forward to the month of June.
Well, yeah, because we've been watching E3 ever since for the longest
We
time.
make drinking games out of it.
We
Man, those were
created
the
drinking
days.
games out of it. Remember when
Those
G4?
were the days,
remember when
man.
G4 used to play all live?
Yes.
We get all our friends together
Dude.
and just they create games and just be excited.
If we go back in time and just watch those again, man, and just they were very quirky and hilarious, and then we had the conference, and it was that was cool, man.
Yeah.
Now we don't have that, but we kind of do.
Yeah,
It's not giving up
because
hope.
don't forget. Jeff Keighley now has something new that he's been doing for a couple of years now. It's called Summerfest, right?
Summerfest, yes.
So pretty much he's going to be having a thing which we're thinking this is because honestly the way things are working and the way it's been declined because Sony hasn't been on E3 for years. Nintendo hasn't either because they've been doing their own thing using
They
with
jumped
their
ship
directs.
They jumped ship years
Pretty
ago.
much the big company was Microsoft. They were still using the whole E3 thing, and of course.
And then they had what's their face? Bethesda.
And then,
They had them, and
there's
then
Bethesda, then of course there's Square Enix, Ubisoft, they still did the things. But two of the major companies hasn't been doing E3 for a while. So, I mean, I don't want this to happen, obviously, because, E3 has been our childhood, pretty much our teen years and all that. E3's been a lot, but with this with the cancellation of 2020, the digital not doing so well last year, and then the complete cancellation of it this year, I am not sure if they are coming back next year.
And you know what? I feel like the E3 is going to be literally, it went from being just a closed type of convention, and then it really got so popular that networks started to hold it. Now it's going right back because of their own fault. And COVID didn't help.
Oh, it did not help it.
So-
Because they were declining before COVID, honestly they were.
Yeah.
But COVID
But Jeff
definitely
Keighley
did not help.
does have an opportunity right now to shine, and let's go. Because
With Game Fest, because he could because he has exclusive, because he has his Game Awards he has every year, and he's always getting these
He's the
new
face.
exclusive
He's the face.
reveals of games and stuff.
He is the face of the gaming community. Love it or hate it. Respect the man. He's been doing his thing. He's already got the Video Game Awards, VGA Awards already at the end of the year that we all look forward to, which gives credits and props to all developers.
Yeah.
And then E3 was just something, you know what I mean? And now that it's canceled, this is the time to rise. And I feel like now with all the audience from E3 is going to come right
It
to
was
Jeff
so
Keighley.
funny because I don't know if you noticed his tweet he did. He did a tweet after the announcement. He did a winky face after the thing. And then, of course, on the Summerfest Twitter, they said, we'll be on in June. I forgot the exact dates or whatever like that.
He did clarify when I was trying to enter. I was being selfish. I went on Twitter Spaces. I seen them going on. I went in and I requested because I wanted to talk and plug our stuff and give our expertise and as well as knowing his grind and give the man some respect. You know what I mean? But I went on and I was hearing the first 2 minutes of it, and he did mention that, hey, look, guys. A lot of people thinking that, we're just a copy of E3. No, we've done this for 3 years now.
They have been. They've been a couple years now, yeah.
And I want to let everybody know that this is not something we just did. We have a foundation and we're doing this. So it's now like times 2. They're now looking at him more, and all of us are going to be like,
yeah,
here we
all
are.
the people who was, waiting for E3 and stuff don't have that look, so they're probably going to be gravitating towards this because let's be real, a lot of announcements are going to happen.
So, shouts out to Jeff Keighley. He is going to bring the gaming that we thought was going to be damaged, and he's going to put it up to the pedestal now in June. You got to go ahead and check that out. We'll be covering that.
We'll definitely
I don't know how we're going to cover it. We'll let y'all guys know.
We're going to have to figure that out because the way that's handled, it's kind of like an all-day thing, and with me working full-time and all that, it's going to be really hard.
Within the years, maybe they might break it down into segments.
Because if they break it down to segments, that's why I also like about E3. They broke it down to segments, so I was able to.
Yeah, so we were good on a Sunday, and then on Monday night, you get out of work, we get up.
But if I remember Game Fest, it's like a whole week thing.
It is a whole week.
And there's no way I can call off work for a week. No way I can do that.
We just gotta play it by ear, do lives or something. We'll play it by ear. We'll figure it out. But we're not shut out yet. Gamers aren't shut out yet.
No,
we'll
still have our things. And don't forget, like I said, Nintendo still has their direct. Sony still has the same play, and I'm sure Microsoft will be creating
keep
that
it all
too.
in June. Keep it consistent, guys. Consistency is.
I actually don't mind them spreading their announcements during the whole year because it gives me something, just not just for like 1 month. It's like new announcements announced in the week.
So let's get cute, okay? Let's get cute. And let's bring it up.
So the Grammys was this Sunday.
Didn't pay no damn mind because there was no slaps involved.
Oh, funny. But yeah, so pretty much the Grammys happened. I didn't really it wasn't really exciting. It's the Grammys. It's people get their awards. But the thing is, one thing that was actually pretty cool.
What is it?
As you can see
the picture right now live on YouTube.
So
Twitch,
pretty much,
Facebook.
it's funny because I had to show this because this was funny because pretty much Kirby got a Grammy.
Kirby won a Grammy, guys.
So I'll explain how this works
Kirby
exactly.
won a Grammy. That's why Kirby's promoted in Target. You go to the little balls in Target and put the little Kirby. I see check on Twitter.
Because of the new game. Yeah, because of the new game that came out.
And they won a Grammy. Kirby's popping, man.
So pretty much, there's a band called 8-Bit Big Band. 8-Bit Big Band.
8-Bit
Big Band.
Big Band. Okay.
So they are a band. They do a lot of covers of different kind of video game music. A lot of the older video game music. So one of their covers, which is called, it was an arrangement of the Meta Knight boss battle music, which is located in Kirby Superstar.
Okay.
It's such a great. If you guys haven't listened to it yet, definitely listen to it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, you played it for me earlier. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I love the way they rearranged it. So they won for best arrangement instrumental a cappella award.
That's good.
They won. They won that.
That's based on a Kirby soundtrack.
Yeah, it's pretty much on a Kirby soundtrack, and it's it was so cool. The guys, they went up there, accepted the award. They were so excited. They tweeted on Twitter they couldn't believe that they won. They were so happy. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, it's so great. So having someone like this, winning an award in the game universe I think it's fantastic. Yeah. The last time a game song was even nominated was 10 years ago. It was the Age of Civilization soundtrack. Okay. But that was when he nominated.
Yeah,
this is the first one
this
that
is
won.
That's great.
They actually
shouts out
won.
Kirby and Nintendo family.
It's pretty much the Nintendo family.
They won a Grammy.
It was great.
So now let's get depressing and let's talk about more.
Good old Activision.
You know what Activision Blizzard is right now to everybody else?
Cancer?
No.
I mean, I didn't say that out loud.
I didn't expect that at all. That was great. That's like a my joke. That was wow.
I forget cancer on the gaming company, but whatever. I didn't say that.
You could be right. But, oh my god. No, because they never leave the news cycle. It's like the Chris Rock, Will Smith. When that happened, everybody was talking to the point that even I got sick of it. And I listened to news on a daily, doing my side hustle and all that stuff. And I couldn't get over it. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I get it. It's fine.
But this has been going on since July of last
year. Activision Blizzard becomes like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my! It gives us a topic, but then it gets more interesting and more conniving. This company is doing.
So we'll talk about the first thing, which is in the beginning of this week. Last week. They decided that they're going to lift all the mandates for the vaccines and everything like that.
Okay.
But the issue with that was people, the workers in there, had issues with that. So they decided to do a walkout, which happened yesterday.
So walkout for...
It's because they said that they wanted that, and they also had a bunch of demands.
Okay. So they walked out primarily because of the mask mandate?
No. Vaccine mandate.
Vaccine mandate. Okay, I'm thinking mask mandate. What?
No, vaccine.
So vaccine. Okay, so they walked out.
Yeah, they also had...
And other demands.
They had other demands,
what would those demands be?
The choice to be able to work either remote or in the office.
Okay.
Them to reverse what they just did and make it a mandatory. In order to go back to work, you have to have a vaccine. They wanted that to happen. And
whoa! They wanted vaccines to be mandated to go back to work.
Yes.
Not the other way around.
No, that's what the company wanted.
So the company wanted, if you don't have a vaccine, you can't work.
No. The company wanted that if you cannot, it's optional. You don't have to get a vaccine to come back to work. The workers didn't want that.
So the workers wanted only vaccinated individuals to work.
Pretty much, yes.
Oh hell no. Oh, I'm against that part. Fine. Nope. All right, continue. That's why I wanted to get clarification. But wait a minute. Wait. Because usually it's everything else. It's the complete opposite.
No, it's pretty much that.
Ah, okay. Oh, all right.
So yeah, they wanted all that, and they were going to do a protest, a walkout on Monday.
For same reasons or something else?
It's pretty much all that, plus being able to have options to be able to do remote work.
I vouch for that. Yeah.
Or in store, like they have the employees choose that.
Okay.
So that was their demands.
Yeah.
So all that happened, and then Brian, is it Bouchard? Like whatever, the current CEO right now. That's not Kotick.
The CFO.
Yeah, CFO. Yes.
Okay. Right.
He said that we're trying to make it a more safe environment for employees to come back to work.
Yeah.
They were saying all that.
Yeah.
And pretty much giving the typical talk that Activision's been doing for the thing.
Well, if he's being safe, that's stupid. If the employees want vaccination mandates in the company, they give them the option to go remote. Don't you think?
Well, that's what they wanted. They wanted those
So
options, but they
they
didn't
want
want to do
people
because
to
they
come
wanted
in.
everyone to come back into the office again.
Yeah. They just, you know what? I'm always for remote because this is 2022. There's a lot of things you can do online and remote.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless if you're selling a car, right? Selling merchandise or used merchandise that needs visual representation. Okay? But when it comes to game development, other management, customer service, remote.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you don't need to
simple as that.
Really
It's
be in
not.
the
It's a
offices.
no-brainer to be honest with you. But
And then
yeah,
on Monday they had their walkout and all that, and then the guy he announced that for at least the next few months, vaccines are going to be mandated in order to get back into work. But then. They wanted to, but they didn't say anything about the whole remote thing.
Yeah,
So they're still doing the whole walkout thing because it's like we want to make sure that people have choices to either come into the office and work there or do remote.
So you know what they should do? Switch it. Switch it is the most logical. Why have the vaccine mandate, but then you guys still decide to go remote? Why? Just say.
I'm just saying.
I don't care if you got a vaccine or not. I don't care if you have a vaccine or not. And if you do care, you have the option to go remote. Fair? That makes sense.
Well, it's up to them. That's what they decide to do.
That's dumb. Yeah, just go back with the remote. That's the smartest
And then
thing.
the other Activision news is now we actually have some senators who wants to know what's up with all this is happening, and pretty much they're against the merger right now because of one thing. They're worried about the victims of the attacks that's been happening at Activision, which we talked about last week. Remember, they all got that measly $18 million.
$18 million and have all the previous sexual harassment charges waived and gone. And now Senator
It was Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Sheldon Whitehorse, and Cory Booker. Those are the 4 senators who sent a letter to Microsoft saying about their concerns about all this is happening, which we've been, discussing. They're saying that this merger is going to basically quiet those people down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're going to be like,
I am no fans of any of them. But shouts out to them for this particular
I'm very happy with what they said.
Yeah,
I'm 100% for them. So it's like I'm 100% for
it is
it.
absolutely true that Microsoft in this merger will not even Microsoft, it's Activision at this point.
Activision, yeah.
And the judge. You gonna go and send a letter to Microsoft? Send a letter to California and that judge. How in the heck this judge is gonna allow such agreement to be $18 million is chump change compared to the CEO. I'm telling you, this letter that's going to go out, it's not going to work. He's going to get away scot-free.
And that's the other thing, too.
Yep.
They're also worried because Bobby Kotick,
Yep.
we know that little lovely guy,
Yep.
they're pretty much saying that they're afraid he's going to get away 100% scot-free from the situation.
If he was not indicted and locked up currently, what's going to happen is he's going to get away scot-free after the merger is complete. Or the best case scenario is the DOJ pokes at them and wants an investigation, and Microsoft can't handle the pressure because they can't really hide it, then they're going to witness the judge. Because if the DOJ, Department of Justice, wants to investigate Microsoft and Activision, they're going to look at the rulings and the lawsuits that transpired during July of last year? Last year.
It was July, that's when it happened, yeah.
And then if they see that ruling was wrong, if that ruling still stands, they might just not even do the merger at all, and Activision will bleed to death. Microsoft is Activision's Band-Aid right now.
Well, yeah, Microsoft's supposed to help them. It's supposed to be able to,
I don't care what Call of Duty is rocking, okay? That company's going to bleed because no other developer is going to rock with them. Even the studios that make Call of Duty will probably back away because now they ain't got... Microsoft is the biggest one. Microsoft...
And with this holding over them, who knows what they're going to decide to do. Because now once you start getting senators on you now, then things starting... things are starting with...
Blame California. California's judge did it the wrong way. I don't know if he got paid. I don't know if he really thought this through. But this is one of those things that was totally wrong. And I even said it. I even said it on one of our episodes. I said, this $18 million, what does it mean for those? I swear to you, they're going to include that clause. And exactly what I said is exactly what happened. And the DFDC, DFE, whatever, they were trying to push a injunction on that order, and the judge denied it and granted it. That I was like, it's done. This is so shady. It's so shady. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I absolutely hate the way they're handling this.
So for this week's episode on the Activision, the first part, I agree-ish halfway. Take out the vaccine mandate. Nobody's doing it anymore. Even the FAA is asking the Biden administration, get rid of the mask mandates for air travel. It doesn't freaking make any sense anymore. Just get over it. Get rid of it. But when it comes to remote, no. Give them a choice. It's game development. You make it, you send it, you upload it. It's 2022. We got gigabyte speeds, okay? You could do it. It's fine. So, Activision, dude. Jesus Christ. They piss me off, dude. They don't make us happy. They're like EA. They're like EA.
Done that in a while.
Okay, which one we got here? Let's talk about this missed opportunity that you had. Which
I was so
this
angry.
week, I'm going to say, let me start this off. This week is a Sonic week, okay? And by Sonic, we have... Okay, first of all, let me get fat, okay? Let me get fat, guys. TikTok, let me get fat, okay? This week, April 1st, wasn't a fool, by the way. It was announced on the 31st of March. Szechuan sauce was going to be released. Do you know what that is? Do you know what Szechuan sauce is?
Well, yeah, it was that big-ass deal that happened with the whole Rick and Morty situation.
And, do you know where it's from?
Well, it was originally a Mulan thing that came out back in 1997.
You are valid.
Of course, I remember that.
Yes, 1998.
Yeah. Oh, it was 98, sorry. It was
1998.
1998, whenever the Mulan movie came out.
Yes.
So pretty much it was that. It was a specific one for that. Of course, it was limited time because, Mulan. It was celebrating Mulan.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Rick and Morty, the episode brought that
showed his love of that one sauce he couldn't get his hands on, and Rick and Morty was popping,
and then it came out for like a quick second. Of course, there was a bunch of memes about it, people going crazy about it.
It was to the point that
and then it went away.
McDonald's goes, what they say? Thank you for choosing McDonald's, but we do not have the Szechuan sauce. Can I take your order? That's exactly how
exactly. So then it went away, and then I guess
on March 31st, only mobile order, you get to order your Szechuan sauce. It's not like what it was before.
So it's just on mobile orders. Okay.
From the Szechuan sauce, okay, that was this week, and I tried. Then they have Sonic promotion, which you get at Happy Meal, you get a Sonic toy and all that stuff. Cool. So me, being the parent I am, I went to go online and try to see if I can order to get the Szechuan sauce. Failed, didn't have it. Crap. But we got the Sonic. It was great. It was fine. Then we have in the movie. It's coming out tomorrow as a premiere to first
in
watch
one place in our area.
In one place around our area, and then Thursday you're gonna watch it.
I'm gonna be watching it Thursday night. Yep,
and
I'm excited for the movie.
Everywhere else is Friday, but see this picture here.
Yep.
See this picture here.
They Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie had a brand thing with
this shoe looks exactly
Fila,
like the shoe.
with Fila, which is a shoe brand I wear a lot. Mm-hmm. I have a ton of Fila shoes. I love
rock Jordans and Nike.
I like the way they sew.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, and of course it got sold out in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was so angry. But yeah, it literally looks like the Sonic shoe.
As you can see, guys, it's right there. Literally Sonic shoe. I bet you go on eBay right now. tons of money.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Must be so. Yeah, because I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was like 115 or 120 around there, which is price for a shoe, which is fine.
In other Sonic news, it was rumored, and you said it is April Fool's, so we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, exactly. It was announced on April Fool's, so I don't believe it.
But Jim Carrey did say that if some company or some script on a $1 million deal, and then I can feel enticed to do it, then I can go back to acting. But this is reported that Jim Carrey's last movie will be the Sonic series.
Yeah, he's gonna retire. But
we don't know yet.
Like I said, it was announced on April Fool's Day. I do not believe anything announced on that day.
We both have the philosophy that as soon as April 1st hits, we do not listen to anything. Even if it comes up
from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., nothing I will believe at that time.
No April
If
Fool's.
it's announced the day before, the day after, I'll believe it.
Yep. Nope, I don't do that.
Nope.
Now, quick thing I want to mention. Did you check out Adult Swim?
Oh no, I didn't. I heard like a TV show happen. I was like, it looked cute, like weird.
Learning Pippi was a short film which has 20 episodes. I was trying to watch. It's like short 15-minute episodes.
It looks like kind of cute, but it looks like it's like the adult cute. I guess.
No, I thought it was like Happy. Was it Happy Bears? Remember that?
Yeah,
Happy
Friends.
Happy Friends. Remember that?
Oh,
demonic...
Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. It kind of reminded me
what I thought
of.
too,
I didn't watch it,
but it's not. It's just a little cute little avatar that's there to teach you, kids how to count, how to read, da da da. But
so
then,
it's
nothing. But I'm not done.
Oh god.
But the whole thing was she teaches, and then she has a friend, a little bunny friend, and then the darkness.
Yeah, because I knew something
over.
I knew it had to be something. It's Adult Swim, so I knew something had to be.
This whole 20 episode short that was a tease, and I don't know if they actually had the episode I was looking for, but it was populated with April Fool's.
I'm going to see if I try to look for it.
Yeah, when we conclude, I'm going to show you. It's funny, but
okay, because I always wanted to check, because I remember seeing pictures of it, but I didn't forgot to check it out.
This was a show that had Pippi and a little sidekick, and apparently the darkness was literally just a black river of just glitches that would just flow throughout the episodes, and it'll take over the partner, and the partner just gets all weird and demonic. It was just like he just comes out of nowhere and goes with the beady eyes. The beady eyes is like static black, and he's like, "What if we just let the darkness consume us?"
Oh, God.
So that whole thing was
that's very Adult Swim. Yeah, that's very Adult
So
Swim.
then April 1st hits, and this was March 31st to April 1st. So I wasn't able. I thought I was gonna try to check it out on April 1st. That wasn't the case. And then what it was is all the episodes run, but then you see random glitches of the darkness that randomly glitches, or you see.
That's creative.
Yeah. So then you'll have like one.
But that's what always does creative stuff on April Fools.
There was one episode, one part that Ricky and Morty had a plasma gun towards the scientist Ricky, and then he's like pointing and and then as soon as he's the episode he does it and he just flops over and his mouth opens and it gets all like weird and dark and it's filled with black and he's like glitching and then snap out of it, Morty, and then it goes right back to the episode. So those glitches happen, and then it's something like the person's getting dragged, and you see the bunny in the corner with the dark eyes, and you see Pibby just going, wait, no! And then like there was another episode, I forgot what it was. I think it was was it Bob's Burgers or something? It was something random, and he just comes out of nowhere. The bunny just goes, "What if we do let the darkness consume us?" And he goes, I'm like, that is creepy. But they did that on April 1st, so that was pretty cool. But
that was cool.
Sonic, it was a whole side note thing, but it was cool.
But
so Sonic Week this week, so make sure you go check out that movie because that movie's gonna be popping.
It looks awesome. I can't wait.
It looks good. Talk Twitch. Now that the child is kind of asleep, we can talk about Twitch. I'm not gonna get really.
We don't have to go into too detail about.
But I will say this.
Well, it's funny. It's funny to me.
I'm gonna say this. SEX sells.
Oh, of course it does.
And when I say this, people are so stupid. They're so like some people. We cannot have anything proper and nice. We went from Roblox to include these types of dirty mind things. You got your Animal Crossing person that apparently was resembling some form of dirty, not safe for work environments. Okay? Twitch was a part of that by using Boost Chain or Boost Plane, or I don't know what it's called, Boost something.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a booster. They'll be able to do like promoted. It's called promoted by the community.
Yeah.
People could pay for boosted content in order to get it to the front page. So of course, people in their free will.
Yeah.
Because people are people and they want to troll and do all that type of stuff.
It wasn't even a troll. It was the easiest way to get your page boosted is put a set of racks.
So pretty much what they happened was they literally got pulled right onto the front.
P-O-R-N. This is made for kids. We're trying to be a child.
Prawn. I will say prawn.
Prawn. Yes, they put prawn.
They put prawn right there on the front page. Front and center. Obviously, the Twitch thing's got that, and then Twitch basically says, "Nope, we're getting rid of this feature."
They pulled it off. They're gonna reassess how
they're gonna reassess the thing. But yeah, if there's an exploit, people are gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah,
people are gonna
it's
do
not
it.
even an exploit. It was like, oh look, this is great to promote stuff. Guess what? We're gonna put prawn and call it a day. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
So it's just nuts for them to exploit it so bad. So bad. Like, can't we have something nice without it being touched?
This is funny.
Twitch, man. Twitch never fails. It's already bad enough that when you go on Twitch and you see people that don't even game, promote nonchalantly, you know what I mean?
They do.
And then they get the views for days. Like, oh my god.
It's not always about gaming.
It's
like
not.
do debates, like podcasting.
Yeah. So it's not all about gaming. There's other stuff as well, but front page.
Not that shouldn't be a front page though. That's against Twitch rules anyway.
They
so.
just they got caught lacking. That's all it was. So we have this image in hopes that it fits. Okay, I guess so. Let's boom, Xbox Game Pass.
So
I'm not going to say rumor, but I will say that it's been
We'll say it's been
leaked,
reported. We'll say it's been leaked.
allegedly reported that this company is finally thinking of a family plan.
Which they should have done that a while ago because
Oh,
Nintendo's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, but Nintendo sucks when it comes to online.
But they're planning on doing finally.
We don't know what it's called.
We don't know what's called yet, but they're planning on doing a family plan. It'll be up to you and 4 other people.
4, damn.
We don't even have a price on it, obviously, but I'm sure it'll be very good. They said that it will be significantly cheaper per person doing a family plan than it is to do the thing.
So
we
they're
don't
tie
know
it
what
to
that is.
one account, but pay extra for others. Is that what
Yeah, because pretty much, we'll use an example for Nintendo. It's $80 a year for 5 people.
Oh, that's not bad.
Exactly. So if you pay $80, 5 people get to have the expansion pack Nintendo thing. So if you split that between 5 people, that's a lot less than $50 a year, which they were doing it for.
Yeah.
So now Xbox could do something similar to that. Let's say that thing's what, $50 a month?
There's 10 and it's 15.
Let's say 15 for example.
Yeah.
Let's say they could do 15 for one, or if you get the 5 thing, they could do $50.
Or maybe it's tiers. Maybe it starts at that's
that's
Pass
one of
Ultimate, and then for every person up to 4 people, it's $5 each.
That is one of the things they said there could be tiers. There's nothing has been like
We don't know.
We don't know
but
exactly
it is gonna be something
yet.
to show for it. Not to mention, let's mention this: Netflix is trying to find ways to charge for those that utilize our single profile.
Oh yeah, I know it's just bull. Like I can't wait.
They're gonna
I
try
can't
it.
wait there
They're
doing
gonna
that.
try it, and they're gonna keep trying, and they're gonna get successful one way or another. But they're gonna try to.
No, they're
sneak in
doing a
surcharge.
test market right now in a couple of countries.
Stupid.
I think
They're trying
Chile
to-
is one of the countries, and I forgot the other 2.
Yeah, they're sneaking it in to see how they could charge.
Exactly. Yeah, because we think it's probably not gonna go through.
I think it will
I don't think it will.
somehow, somewhere.
We'll see. But yeah, they're pretty much they're gonna be using the similar program that they use for Office 365.
Okay.
That's the rumor. It's called Family Account System.
So you're gonna bank off.
So it's gonna be kind of similar to that, because
Yeah.
Microsoft. They have
Yeah, I know, but sometimes people don't want to integrate their personal Microsoft for the gaming if it's totally separate, especially for the children. So why? But again, they have
like I
their own
said, nothing
infrastructure.
has been announced. This is just
rumors.
rumors.
It's
reports, all that.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna see how they're gonna.
I'm assuming it'll be announced around E3 time. Well, not when E3
Don't say
was
E3 is
supposed.
canceled.
When it's Game Fest, probably it'll probably be announced then.
Thank you. The correct term.
It'll probably be announced on Game Fest. Who knows?
Fortnite. What the hell happened to Fortnite? What's up with that?
So, Fortnite was dealing with a couple of issues with because with their emotes, there are different kind of dances.
Oh, that's what happened to Fortnite. I was like, what did happen.
Yeah, it was the different kind of dances. There's been a couple of situations. Alonso Ribeiro with the whole, it's not unusual.
Yeah. What's that? There's a name for it. I was
the Carlton dance.
Yeah, but this swing dance. No, that's something totally different.
Well,
early
that was one issue. Carlton sued because they said that Fortnite took the dance, didn't go well in court, didn't win because they said it's not copyrighted or anything like that. And then there was the Backpack Kid, which is another move that was done. He tried suing, did not work, thing. So now there is another situation. It's a guy called Kyle Hannigan, who's a choreographer. He has done stuff for Britney Spears, Blackpink, and Sync. That one of his moves is in the game themselves.
Okay.
And using one of his moves, like from a video that he did back in 2017, that Fortnite added the moves in 2020 with one of the emotes.
Okay.
So in 2020, that's what happened. Let me see. The name is called It's Complicated. That's the name of the move.
Okay.
So it's the same.
But he owns it now.
Well, this is what they, because all the other ones, the issue was the freedom of speech protected Fortnite, so they weren't able to get sued or anything like that because there's no copyright or anything like that.
Yeah.
He actually officially has the copyright for the moves, and officially did it like back in the day when he actually created
so
the
we
moves
need to find out when. So now the legal is going to find out when
that's
it filed.
Yeah, it's been filed. It's filed in California.
And when did it get approved?
It just got approved like a couple of days ago.
Then that could...
Oh, you mean the copyright thing?
When he submitted the copyright.
Yeah, he did that back in 2017.
But when did it get approved?
They didn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what they're going to find out.
Yeah, they're going to find that out.
Yeah, because then they're going to see that, and then compared to Fortnite,
which they put the move in 2020,
and they're probably going to settle out.
They're probably going to settle. They're probably not going. They'll probably just settle out and get that.
Based on pretty much having that, he should be making a good penny.
Yeah, pretty much. He's asking for them to take the move out.
That's stupid.
And also, he wants the money on whatever money they made because it cost 500 V-Bucks. I think that's the name of the thing, which is about $5.
Yeah.
So they said that he wants all the money that they made from it, and then for them to get rid of the move.
That's stupid. Don't get rid of the move. Make an agreement and get royalties off of it.
That's true. Well, I guess it's up to him when they decide. We'll see what happens.
Keep
in
it.
The court thing.
And make royalties off it. You make a lot
But
of
yeah,
money.
but what's news about this is the other two did not go through, but this one could actually possibly go through.
Could settle out or
we'll see.
Settle out with the terms of royalties, which kind of smart, but get the pay from that move without the emotes. Like get that as your pay plus
because
royalties.
if you're gonna think, especially if you have copyright on it.
Yeah, and if not, if they don't agree, get your settlement, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sue for even
so
more.
We'll see how that works.
Yeah, it's one of those things where gotta get your copyrights in.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we talked about a lot of Activision Blizzard depressingness of lawsuits and employees getting treated not treated fairly. But finally, we have some good news of an actual company during the midst of everything happening in the world currently. This one company went ahead and blessed their employees. And after this, I'm going to explain another company that kind of is giving opportunities, not really a blessing, but other opportunities, but we'll talk. Capcom, baby!
So yeah, Capcom
baby.
decided that they want, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. They have done so much games.
Absolutely. Yes.
So now they are blessing their employers with a 30% increase on their salaries.
That's great.
30% is crazy, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. And they're also going to introduce a new bonus structure.
Good.
Because, as you know, Capcom has been doing fantastic, especially with their new Resident Evil 8 game. That did so well. They did so well. They want to make their employees happy. They actually want them, because they're doing this because they want to keep their talent.
Absolutely.
They want to keep it, because they're making good games. So they're like, I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay.
You see the new landscape of all these people walking out due to vaccine mandates, due to all
no, it's
like
literally like Capcom is like, no, we want to keep you, so let's make you happy. Here's more money, and here's more bonus options. So when we actually sell well, you'll be able to get a part of that too.
Absolutely. that makes sense. So Capcom, keep doing your thing.
Yeah, they basically want to get performance reviews processes to make them a lot better, a lot easier. So they're pretty much doing everything for the employees. It actually wants
Shouts out to Capcom. That's exactly what a company should be doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wish more companies did things like this. But
Activision, take notes.
But now I know you mentioned that you have another thing too.
So Capcom was very quick, but yes, a very important landscape milestone. Well, we are going to talk about something that is going to be in the news, and they already are having meetings that too could be some form of a blessing, and that is GameStop and their rumors of stock splitting.
Yep. So pretty much what they're planning on doing is they're going to split the stocks to about 1 billion shares, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Numbers is numbers. What it is every share is going to equal to 3.
Yeah.
Which gives most, if not all, every employee in the actual GameStop more options to invest more, to buy more stock, and overall cheaper with the same value. But it's a big deal because we have to mention GameStop was bleeding. Went from 9 to 10.
Well, the thing is,
now it went up to 500.
But now it went back down to 78. But because of this,
and now
it actually went up to 180.
180. So
185.
As of when?
As of it was early April.
Okay.
So
185.
Yeah, because originally it was 78 before this announcement.
And the reason why it's very popular because again, you're taking your stocks and it's going to retain the same value, but it just gives more options for investors to buy more, to invest more.
Well, yeah, because originally they only had 300 million.
Yeah.
But now it's up to 1 billion now.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more people could get into it.
It's roughly 3 out of every stock is 3. One stock is 3 shares, something like that.
Well, yeah, because 3.
Yeah.
If you do 3 times 3 times 3, that's 900 million. So yeah, it's pretty much
So but for employees, what it works out is if you're a longtime manager or if you're LP or whatever the case may be, and you have retirement now, you have more wiggle room to invest more, to take out more, and then if the value raises, you get more shares, thus it raises more. If you want to either buy stocks or use it for, it's called like investing or something. It's a name for it. That you'll just be more versatile with what you already have as an investor. So it's a great time for GameStop. Just don't mess it up. You know what you did with Reggie.
So we'll see.
Don't mess it up.
We'll see what's going to happen because it's very soon because they just happened. So who knows? Is this going to help them or are they just longing their death? They're just doing this and then all of a sudden in like a year they're back to where they
because
were
besides the next generation of consoles, nothing after that has been epic.
And let's be real. I mean, it sucks to say, but physical are going down.
Yep.
It's all going to be digital unless GameStop decides to go digital.
Yep.
GameStop's going to have some issues.
Well, if GameStop could go digital and it could still rock digital, and it's a matter of how could they reinvent their physical storefronts.
They have to figure that out.
And let's not and we were just talking about this too, since we're on this GameStop topic. I do have a source that let me know 2 things that we predicted that should have happened a long time ago.
Should have happened a long time ago.
And now it is happening now. So if you are a GameStop employee, if you know of any GameStop employee, let me know in the comments. Tell me the experience. But this is what I got as a credible source. This individual stated that the circle of life that we all heard about and was totally trash is out the window.
Well, yeah,
it's
that
gone.
was trash.
It was
Circle
trash.
Life was trash.
Yes, I'm not going to dive into
it was trash.
So I'm not going to dive into what that is, but Google it. It's terrible. Go on Reddit, look it up. It's terrible. But what really got me like, oh, this is great, because if I enlisted it's incentives based on what to push. With our experience in GameStop, the push was get reserves, because I say so.
Subscriptions, don't forget
subscriptions. And if you don't like it, get out. We'll get somebody that can do the same thing. That was their philosophy. Now they finally offer incentives on a monthly basis.
Took a long time.
They have depending on the store and whatever. If you're lacking, they want you to be motivated more to push. Let's say, for instance, trades. There's a certain percentage. Once you get the trades, that ends up becoming a pool that you win. The manager gets one cut, and the rest, the other remaining, gets spread to the other employees.
Yeah, that part I'm not a fan of.
It should be, manager, assistant manager, and then a big pool that the rest of the money gets individually.
Because let's be real,
not split to everybody.
Because let's be real, the third key of the associates, they do most of the legwork of the selling and all.
Yeah,
Let's
and
be
then
real.
the assistant is usually the kiss up. You know, like whatever they want to do, I got to make sure it get it happen, and then they get winded. Right, because they're not really getting the benefits of the manager, depending on how the manager is. If there's a great synergy partnership, fantastic. But more than likely,
it's not the case.
It's just this guy barking orders to the assistant, and he's getting all the credit, and the assistant's doing all the damn work.
Exactly.
Not to mention managing, because he's not doing anything. So now you're stuck managing these people that are already exhausted because they don't want to be there because they get no incentives. Oh, I've done retail for 10 plus years. You've done retail for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
We know the philosophy. So with this is great finally, because now you got those that get employed, want to push more with GameStop and push in more trades. Boom. If you meet that percentage, now it shifts to the next month. Now we'll do subscriptions. Then you pitch subscriptions, da-da-da-da. And again, let's say if it's $500, $300 goes to the manager, and then $200 gets split to everybody else. I don't like that split. It should be in this $200, maybe out of this $200, 100, or I don't know, how would I say this? I would say actually just 200, and then the rest goes to the employees.
Yeah.
You know, or employees that did 20 plus hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what should be, but some form of right direction. And again, based on the busyness of the store, could be a bigger payout. We don't know, but that's something that's looking okay for GameStop in hopes that less turnover. You know, less turnaround, less turnover. Less churn and less turnover. I think that's the retail terms.
Exactly.
In my head here. So we have one more topic here. Then we're going to do some breaking news here. We got Sony, dude. What's happening with Sony?
So Sony just recently, it's not the biggest thing, but I just wanted to mention because I remember during our GameStop days, I remember seeing these type of people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
And I'm like, well, wait, was it? Oh, yeah. I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
So pretty much Sony in North America, the North America division of it, is cutting 90 jobs, most of it from the merchandiser and the retail marketing team, because they're doing a global transformation of like everything. And let's be real, it's because the digital world. We don't need people there because these are people who went to the store, explained all the new stuff that's been happening. We used to get them a lot at GameStop. I know Walmart gets them too sometimes. And
so just for more clarification on it, it was one individual from a said company, let's use Nintendo because I remember his face more than the others. Yeah. The Nintendo guy would come in and pitch new products, educate the team, GameStop team, of what they offer, what's new, what we could do to pitch to the to your customers and benefits and whatnot, which was fantastic because it's from a third party.
It's something to get some free shit from them too.
Yeah. Well, that's free swag. It's cool.
Exactly.
But it was great because it's not just your company telling you what needs to be done. It's another party pitching of what's happening. But I only remember the Nintendo that I remember. Sony.
I know Sony came
Sony
one. I know Sony came.
He came once or
twice.
twice.
I remember Sony.
Yeah. What about Xbox?
I don't know if they had one.
I don't think they did.
I just remember Sony a couple times, but Nintendo came a lot more. I know that.
Nintendo came because Nintendo was selling. They obviously, and they got all of us all excited because we're like, oh, we get new swag.
But yeah, I know the Sony one came a couple of times.
Yeah.
That one.
So Nintendo and Sony, I forgot his name. Wasn't it? It wasn't. Was it Jake? Or John?
I don't remember.
I remember his face. I remember the coat, the signature coat. Because didn't he work at Then he turned to be a manager at GameStop across the street, didn't he?
Oh, I think he did.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah.
He went. He had some fallout or whatnot, and he left the company and ended up being an assistant manager at GameStop. Then he ended up being a manager at GameStop. What was his name, dude? What was his name? Yeah, but So Sony had that.
Yeah.
So those are the types of employees that they're letting go because.
But yeah, because they're doing a global transfer. Which, let's be real, is because there's no really use for someone like that anymore.
Yeah,
it's
you get all the news
unfortunate
and updates through the sources, the channels of Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox.
Exactly.
And Google.
Yeah, so you don't really need someone like that. It sucks for them to lose their job like that, but I get why they're doing it.
I get it if there's big companies like Samsung going into a Best Buy and telling the fixers a new product that's going to stay there for like a whole good year.
Well, yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's but the reps are there to ease the associates of how to do this, how to do that, marketing. Whereas the Nintendo and the Sony and the Microsoft doing that, so. And Sony only showed up once or twice that I remember. I mean, he showed up, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Nintendo was consistent.
Nintendo was consistent. Yeah, I remember Nintendo.
What's funny, Nintendo was consistent. Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I forgot.
I don't either.
And then the other guy, his name was on the tip of my tongue, but he was he was there less. But I think his name was Jeff. Now that I think about it.
Possibly.
Could be. I don't know. But it is a digital world now, man. It is 2022. It is a digital world. Any news other than that? I thought we went through a lot. Huh?
That was all. But I know there was one thing I didn't put in. It's going to be right there.
What is that? Oh,
New Tomb Raider was just recently announced.
Okay.
And it's going to be using the Unreal Engine 5. So...
Yeah.
Nothing has been given much detail about it, though. They just announced it literally. They're just working on it. Crystal Dynamics, with Square Enix and all that. So that should be interesting. I can't wait to see, any gameplay. I'm hoping, maybe during Summerfest we might see something.
Could very well
A teaser trailer.
See, now I'm going to get intrigued. I'm not going to bore everybody. I'm going to read this after we close, because now I'm like, Horizon update, that's a hidden feature, and it's like, this is the feature that we didn't know yet is a staple. Like, now I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not gonna bore you with all that. And not to mention, I'm going through feeds that sometimes I didn't look through April 1st, so I do not want to sit here and be all believable when it's already a joke and everybody it's all.
Yeah, you gotta make sure. Look at what jokes and what's not.
It's dumb. Oh, look at that. Battlefield 2042. First series changes are coming slowly.
Yeah, it's taking them forever in a freaking day.
Let's see. What is this? I ain't gonna.
It's so disappointing.
I'm gonna save it, but I don't want it to be disappointing. I like the game. The game's solid, bro.
I know, but what they launch and the way they're handling shit, it's very disappointing.
It is. It's very disappointing, and then it might just end up being some form of blunder. Like, it's gonna be one of those. And we work on the next game, call it a day.
That would suck. I know that would piss you off. I know you will get angry if they decide to turn it free to play, right?
I would.
That would anger you so much.
Here's one. Logan Paul's latest stunt, paying $6 million for rare Pikachu card and wearing it to WrestleMania.
Yep, he was at WrestleMania.
You know what's funny? I won't even knock him, because you rather rock a jewelry or rock the same card that has the same market value.
It's crazy. That's one of the super rare cards.
So I give it to him. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, this was a cute little thing. I didn't put it because it was so thick, but I'll talk about it.
So Gex Junior leaks? Oh,
yeah,
snap.
so pretty much recently, it just came out of nowhere. Back, there was a game that was being made, but they canceled it because I guess it wasn't doing well. It was going to be Gex Junior.
Oh, this is cool, man.
So pretty much, Gex was a huge platform game that was in the late 90s. I loved it. It was so much fun. I remember how much I used to play it all the time.
Out of all the games that came out, that was a good one.
It was funny, all his clips. It's very dated because it was all like 90s, late 90s like stuff. But they were supposed to make another game, which is going to be easier for kids, called Gex Junior. But they canceled it out and, kind of just disappeared out of the thing. But just out of nowhere, popped up on YouTube a random demo where it's just one little quick level of Gex Junior, which is pretty much the child of Gex. And it's really cute. And I was like, this could have been a really fun game. It's supposed to be like a much easier version of the Gex games because, Gex Junior is supposed to be geared towards the, the children, like the younger children. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I love when things like this come out because it's like more like, lost media type of stuff. It's like you thought, this was just a rumor, but it was actually a real thing.
I can't read this out loud, but it's just so funny.
I know.
You might, like me, have a lot of questions now. For example, here's one. Does Gex Junior imply Gex has a son? Does that also mean Gex And unrelated to all that, was Gex Junior a game developed for kids? Did someone really think that the world needed a kid-friendly Gex spinoff? And also, who was that person? And I remember now, Gex had the infamous gulp noise.
Yeah, when he ate the flies and stuff. Yeah.
That's a classic. When this concludes, I'm gonna go watch that because it's a short.
Yeah, it's like a short little
video.
Thing. It's very short, but yeah. But it's pretty cool. And I love like little lost media stuff like that.
Yeah,
we need
it. We need that.
It's awesome.
That's great. We need it. We're gonna make it happen.
But it makes me sad though because it was a game that could have happened but got canceled. So
I wish they'd bring it up again. I think it would do good.
I would love to have a Gex game. I always wanted, like me and a couple of my friends, we always want them to do a remake or like a remaster of the 3 Gex games.
Conker's Bad Fur Day,
that would be
stuff,
amazing.
They could do Gex.
That would be amazing,
cool,
and I would play it so much.
You know, it'd be cool if he like slid to like if it's made by Sony, and what if like it slid to other cross-plat like Sly Cooper or something? Because he has that type of personality. What if he slid into Sly Cooper's world, or you have
because the game's made by
Ratchet
Crystal Dynamics.
Yes,
That's the game. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Come on, make it happen, Gex.
I wanted to
Gex,
happen.
make Gex happen.
I bet wanted to happen. I'm a huge fan of him.
Make Gex happen. That should be a hashtag. Just push the crap out of it. Let's do it. Let's be infamous. B.o.P. There's a podcaster named B.o.P Gaming. They're like 2 random dudes that just put make Gex happen, and then all of a sudden Crystal Dynamics, right? And then it would just tag Crystal Dynamics, and then it just made it. That'd be good.
Yeah, it was Crystal Dynamics. Adios were making the games.
Yeah.
And you know who owns those 2 now?
Yeah,
good old Square Enix.
I have a plan. I'm a marketing genius. I'm gonna try it. All right, that concludes our episode 43 episode. 9 o'clock today. Right now it's almost time. Make sure you check out Outlander's video, remasters and remixes. Pretty awesome. His take on how it ties in, and it's
like it's a good thing, it's a bad thing,
and then
you'll hear what I say.
So check that out. We're gonna also, right after this concludes, we're gonna go ahead and make some little videos too. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be epic. So like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell every time. So as soon as we get on and everything uploaded, you'll be notified. You check it out. Sharing is caring. Negative or positive comments.
We want them all down there.
And again, guys, make sure you check out the Backbone game peripheral for the iPhone. It's on the link description in the actual ticker. This whole entire time during the live, it's on the ticker, but links in the description. Make sure you go ahead and you check that out. We are chilling, and now we are about to sign out. Peace.